October is nearing its end, and we've had some beautiful autumn days here in the north. I've enjoyed walking out in the forest, watching nature preparing for winter. The trees are dropping their leaves and the birds are leaving for warmer climates. This time of year, the forest turns quieter and you can sense the change all around you. For me, autumn is often a time to turn more inwards as well. The growing darkness forces you inside more, but candlelight, a fire in the fireplace, and warm drinks soothe the restless feeling the darkness brings. Maybe it's because you have to bring more joy in your days consciously this time of year that it reminds you to appreciate your mundane life more. Sometimes the warmth and joy in our life can come from the most simplest things if we but pay attention to where we are. Making a warm meal on a cold day, going under a blanket in the evening, watching the candlelight, or listening to some beautiful music and reading. Not everything we experience has to be so life-changing and magnificent. I somehow most enjoy these quiet little moments in life. These past few weeks, I've been cleaning our home, making it ready for the next family who will move in. Every time my husband and I have moved, we've always wanted to leave the house in better condition than what it was when we moved in. It's become a tradition for us, and somehow for me, it's showing love and gratitude to the place I've lived in and experienced all those wonderful memories I now have. When we moved in here 11 years ago, there was a champagne bottle on the table with a card from the previous owner saying, "Welcome home. Here live happy people." And she was so right. And it was such a nice gesture that I'm going to do the same now when we move out. How has your autumn been? The wonderful red and yellow colors of autumn and the glimpse of sunlight between passing clouds have been making me remember all the memories of this place, and it's a little sad to be leaving here. But the memories will always stay in our hearts, and sometimes change is good for us. Making room for new things, new people and experiences, allowing you to expand your horizons. This isn't the first time I'm moving, but I've never lived in one place for so long. Maybe that's why it feels a bit bittersweet. The time has come to move on, and I'm looking forward to this new adventure in life. It's such a beautiful morning today. It's been quite cloudy and raining still, and today there was ice on the ground, and usually when it gets colder we got this really beautiful mornings, and all the trees are red and yellow hues and everything looks just so amazing before the leaves fall, and then it's kind of gray. But I've been really enjoying these morning walks and trying to photograph as much as I can now when it's still so beautiful. And you know, the contrast the light and shadows create and all the colors, and it's just so really beautiful. These 2 past weeks have been mostly just about cleaning and clearing all the stuff away we don't need for the new house, and somehow I've been really enjoying the process. And it is true that these sometimes really mundane tasks can be really somehow comforting in a way. I don't know if that's strange, but for me, cleaning the place you live and your home is somehow really, spiritually cleansing. And I like that when you've lived in a place for many years and then you pass it on to someone who wants to live there after you, I always really want to make extra effort to make it really nice so that whoever comes after us to wherever we live, we leave it in a better shape than it was when we moved in. And there's something really nice about that, for me at least. And now as we're going to the new house, I want to do the same if someday we move away from there. So it's kind of like this tradition now for us, and I think it's really important to show respect and love to the place you have lived in, even for a short while, because it's not a given that we have a home and a peaceful place to stay and shelter. Especially here, there's no way you can live without a home. You'll die. It's too cold. There's just, homeless people in Finland, they don't in that sense really exist, because in the summer it's okay maybe to stay outside, but in winter time you really freeze to death. There's no way you can survive if you don't have shelter. So it's kind of a harsh reality, but in a way I really like it. There was someone passing us by. It's really rare that someone else is here, especially this time of day. And I don't know if you can hear on the background, there's been some buildings being built here, and the explosions, you can feel them in the ground here, and they're really aggressively building here now, and that's one of the reasons we wanted to move a bit farther away. So we're basically going up north a bit, not too much, but enough to take us away from all the noise and all the new buildings being built. And if you've been here for some time, you remember that where we live on the road, they're now building 6 new buildings there, and it's not the same anymore. It's, when you cut down the forest, you lose something essential. At least I feel so. And these places that I've been walking for 11 years now have been really important for me, and to see them taken away it's kind of, it's difficult to watch. And even though I'd really love to live here still and live near the grandparents and everything, then we're not going so far north that it's actually really easy for us to come here still. And I want to be close to them because I think it's important to, at some point the relationship with your parents turns around, and it's your time to take care of them, and I think it's only right to do so, and it's a real privilege to be able to do so, that they're still here and a part of our life. And so I'm kind of trying to say goodbye to this place, even though I don't know, maybe someday we'll move back, who knows. But I think it's really kind of exciting to never know where life leads you, and you never know what's gonna happen next. So I'm kind of looking forward to the place we're moving to, with all the oak trees and all these. It has a different kind of feeling to it, with a lake nearby and everything, so I'll get to show you that. But we're gonna head home now and enjoy a little more time outside before all the cleaning again and painting. And yeah, wishing you a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you again soon.